I have an 84% win rate on Birnin T'Challa in Celestial lobbies as Peni, and I'm going to show you guys the few rules that I follow to make sure I win this map set every time. Rollouts are always going to be super important here. You're going to want to be putting your web down and then web swinging over and over again, so you can set up on point first. Here, I always set up on the enemy side choke and web these points. Right? What I always do as well is I calm to my team, hey, I want to break map here. I want it down to the one choke, so the second that we win that first fight, my entire team turns and just starts shooting the entire map to get it broken down. Once it's broken down to one choke, you're going to want to set up your mines like this, right? They're going to be covering the main choke here.
You're up, little ones.
And you're going to want to mine this choke, the health pack, and then the other top portion right here where a lot of people like to stand and fire. So there's going to be no safe space for them. When it comes to this area, yeah, you're going to want to hold down this one choke, but you're also going to really want to contest all the other spaces here. So this top left corner, anytime you see someone up there, you're going to want to contest that space. Same with the top right. You will leave choke, leave it to your team, leave it to your nest, leave it to your mines, but go contest that space, go contest those off angles. For the next map, again, the same thing, except we're going to set up on point a little bit differently here. Right, so we're actually going to set up on the back side, but again, a fast rollout, you're going to want to always be a super present Peni. Okay, so similar to the last map where we held close at first, right, we're actually going to hold on to this back side. We're going to want their team to have to walk all the way over to deal with us and our nests. It also helps a ton once the point activates and all of the barriers on the side move up are just going to give you and your nest more protection for trying to win this fight and capture the point first. So after that point is captured, you're going to want to hold close here. Again, this is a mistake that I see everybody making. They're not holding close. You're going to want to put your mines to the side, and then you're going to want to web all the way out here. Sometimes they will end up going to the left side, but again, you just jump, contest that space immediately. And we're not going to be afraid to give up space here either, right? We want to keep the point, but we can give up space if it means we're going to die or we're going to start losing the fight. Because this space really doesn't matter. All we care about is the point. We're just going to make them work for every single inch of space to get to that point. Once you're losing space here, immediately break your nest and hop all the way back to point and then set up again. So again, we're setting up another choke that's going to be difficult for them to get through, and it's going to be tough for them to take this space. I always mine and put something specifically out over here because this is where a lot of supports like to stand on this choke while their tanks try to contest space right here. So you'll be able to get some damage and some mine kills on supports there. And then again, if we lose this space here, right, we're going to move even further back. Right, we're going to go to our original setup spot because all I care is that I have 1 foot on the point here. All we're doing is staying alive and contesting for as long as possible. And for the third set here, we're going to do the same exact thing. We're going to do our quick rollout, but we're going to hold close right out the gate if the enemy team allows us. So mine those stairs, put another web down, put your big nest, and then hold this until you have the point captured. Once you have the point captured, you can set up the rest of your webs here to go all the way out. But again, we're going to want to hold close just like the other maps. Anytime we have the advantage, have the ability to hold close, we're going to make the enemy team work for every single inch of that space. So one important thing about this map is the changes aren't based on time. They're based on destruction. So you're going to get the second tier of wall here, right? And then the second tier of wall on the back point. And that's going to be important in just a couple of seconds. So again, here, we're going to be worried about the main choke, but we're also going to want to be watching this right off angle, which is super easy for us to contest, the left side and up top. Again, we can contest all this space and keep our webs in the same exact spot doing their job. Once the map starts changing here, it's actually going to give you a super big advantage. You lose that first choke, you back up here, right? We've got another line of protection. Our nest is protected. We've got cover that we can fall back to super, super easy. And then again, same thing. Once we lose this, all we need to keep is 1 toe on the point. So I'm going to break my nest again. I'm going to back all the way up. And then I'm going to contest just this space right here. Again, through all of this, let your team know what you're doing. Tell them on coast, hey, the second we take point, break map, because once it's down to one choke for you, it's so much easier, right? And then again, same thing. When you tell them, hey, we're holding close, let's take this space, I want this space, you need to be calming with your team. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck on the front line by yourself while everyone else sits back on point and just lets you get melted.